A life is more than the perspective of others. The moment you are born declares you are heir to everything that can be. You possess infinite value at birth. It's your birthright. The lie that's propagated is you're only human, when in fact you are God's creation, with all dominion. You have the power to agree, to align yourself with a certain perspective, to give power to ideas. Whether it's a lie or the truth, it's up to you to do your due diligence and prove to yourself what's true. Only you, and you alone, will stand before God and give an account. There is no need to sign in, bondage is not required, no title needed. You see, premium excellence is a now action, understanding and being self-aware. A now action. So often we confuse action words with words that are tied to emotional behavior. Love definition is the accomplishment over a period of time, in stages, or with the possibility of repetition, the manner or method of performing or expression by means of attitude, voice, and gesture. Hate definition is to separate or remove oneself from entangling relationships or circumstances which might come between the learner and the information. Anger definition, strong emotional reaction of displeasure. If you are mad about something, you are not going to take it anymore. You are feeling anger, a strong emotion you experience when you think someone has done you wrong. If you want to scream and kick, you are feeling anger. Admire definition is to think carefully about an object, quality, or person with respect or warm approval. Euphoria definition, a feeling or state of intense excitement and happiness. Understanding is not a learning experience, nor is it a taught lesson. The ability to grasp lies in the holder. Tight is your grip depending on your strength, ability, and tenacity. In this respect, understanding is more like a trait or a part of your character. I have come to the understanding that thinking is the key, application is the door, consistency is the path. If you would like to get from point A to point B, you need a map. That's consistency. No matter what, where, or how you plan to be consistent. Now it's time to do something. That's application. In a physical way, you begin to apply learned techniques. Before you hit the path or arrive at the door, you need the key. Thinking, a perception of who you are and what you believe to be true, must be at the core of your character. The art of meditation and stress relief can aid in centering your thought process. Now think, is it possible for me to lift 1,000 pounds? If your answer is no, you need to change the way you think. You would need some conditioning. Not only does it become possible, but now it's a goal to be conquered. When you begin to see obstacles as tools to better yourself, you have just obtained the key. This mental perception will open any door. Understanding. Now that your thought process is in line, thinking, let's talk about action, application. Now, how will I better myself to conquer my goal? This usually entails schooling, tutoring, mentoring on some way of accountability, checks and balances, if you will. Now, be on time, be reliable, be dependable, be honorable, all the time, be consistent. This path will always lead to new doors. There is something inside you that the world needs. As you read on, I would like you to catch what is being released, make it yours. I've learned so much from my kids. One thing in particular is my oldest son at the age of 15 said, "Dad, life's like a video game." I asked how so. His reply, "Before every new level, you need to face a villain who wants nothing more than to see you fail." This is so true in so many ways. No, you are striving for opposition. Opposition plays an important role in the unseen world we live in. Not only does it mold us, but it promotes us, taking us from level to level, or glory to glory. Opposition is equal to but greater than the door. Thinking plus application plus consistency equals door equals opportunity. Being self-aware. When we are self-aware, we can alter misplaced emotions because we control the thoughts that cause them. This is a neurochemical consequence of how memories become labeled when retrieved, and how they are restored through protein synthesis. Self-observing profoundly changes how our brain works. It activates self-regulating neurocortical regions, which give us an incredible amount of control over our feelings. Every time we do this, our rationale and emotional resilience are strengthened. When we are not being self-aware, most of our thoughts and actions are impulsive, and the idea that we are randomly reacting and not making conscious choices is instinctively frustrating. The brain resolves this by creating explanations for our behavior and physically rewriting it into our memories through memory reconsolidation, making us believe we were in control of our actions. Rationale and emotional resilience are strengthened through a process called neuroplasticity. These are neural connections that can be strengthened. Whatever you are doing at any time, you are physically modifying your brain to be better at it. Since this is such a fundamental mechanism of the brain, being self-aware can greatly enrich your life experience.